Hello students, I am your maths teacher. In today's class, we are going to see a new topic, decimals, that is chapter 7. So before starting with the sums in decimals, we should know what is the meaning of decimals. So the word decimal means related to 10. So we are going to talk about the number 10, not only 10, 10, 100, 1000 and so on, only the numbers based on 1 and 0. So the word decimal means related to 10, and this 10 we are going to see only in the denominator part, that is fractions with 10 or higher powers of 10 as the denominators are decimal fractions. They are just given you some examples, that is 3 by 10, 7 by 100, etc. We are concentrating only on the denominator part, students. We are not going to worry about the numerator. Only the denominator, that is in the combination of 1 and 0, 10, 100, etc. All these numbers comes under the category of decimals, and we will be doing the sums related to decimals, how to convert these numbers into decimals. So in this case, we are going to have two parts, that is integral part and fractional part. That is, we will be talking about this concept, students. That is, the numbers shown in the chart are mixed numbers with integral part and fractional part. So we are going to, this particular value, that is for this number is called a mixed fraction. This 4253 is called as integral part, and this is called as fractional part, and we will be using expanded form. All these things we are going to see in the exercise now. In decimal number, we will be having two concepts, integral part and fractional part. This fractional part is also known as decimal part. So based on this, we are going to do the sum in exercise 7e. Exercise 7e, first sum, write the decimal equivalent to each of the following. So they are given you in the form of expanded form. We are going to convert this particular expanded form into decimal number. So I am going to take the first question here, students. That is, if you see here 6 into 10, I am not going to multiply. Just note these values. 10, that is ones, tens. Just we are going to see in reverse, tens, ones. And now we are going to have in the form of fraction 1 by 10, 1 by 100. If you see here, this particular value is in the top, that is numerator part. 6 into 10 and 5 into 1. What I am going to do is, I am going to just 6 into 10, 60 plus 5 into 1, 5, just multiply. Just you are going to add the number 65, you will get the 65. This particular value is called as integral part. Once if you are going to get it in the form of fraction, that is 1 by 10, 1 by 100 means, I will be putting decimal point. That is why this part is called as fractional part or decimal part. That is, I am not going to multiply like this, 2 by 10 and 8 by 100, I am not going to write. 2 into 1 by 10th means, write this 2 here. 8 into 1 by 100 means, write 8 here. So what is the procedure? So suppose if you are going to have a decimal point here means, if you are going to have a decimal point means, this place, that is ones, tens, 100, 1000, you are going to have in this form, students. That is before decimal point, ones, tens, 100, 1000. After decimal point, this part is called as integral part. Decimal part means 1 by 10. We are not going to start with ones, that is 1 by 10, 1 by 100, 1 by 1000. All these things are called as fractional part. Similarly, if you see this sum, 7 into 1 is only the integral part, right here 7 point, because all these numbers comes under fractional part. I am not going to write this 1 by 10, 1 by 100, 1 by 1000, only the number near to those things I am going to write. 3 into 1 by 10 means I am going to leave this 1 by 10, write 3 here, 3, 7, 9. Just I am writing these numbers. So if you come to this particular sum, 2 into 100 plus 4 into 10, once I am not having the place, so just don't leave that number as it is. You are going to write it as 0 into 1. The order should be maintained properly. So 2 into 100 plus 100, 10, ones. That is ones, tens, 100. We are not having ones place, so I am writing it as 0 into 1. If you come to this place, fractional part, you must start with 1 by 10. So 1 by 10th. So what I am going to do is, I am going to write like this, 0 into 1 by 10th. I'm just that value is getting missed here. 0 into 1 by 10th plus 3 into 1 by 100. Then you are going to convert this as 240.03. So this is a way of writing the expanded form as decimal number. This particular number is called as decimal number. You are having a decimal point. Before decimal point, the number is called as integral part. After decimal point, it is called as decimal or fractional part. The next concept we are going to see is like, unlike and equivalent decimals. We are going to see the meaning of like, unlike and equivalent decimals. So what is the meaning of like decimals? You are going to compare two decimals. That is, two decimals are called like decimals if they have equal number of decimal places. That is, after decimal point, you are going to count the number of digit. I am not talking about before decimal point. After decimal point, if you check, you are having two digits, that is 0.32, 0. That is 5.01 and 72.18 are called like decimals. So coming to unlike decimals, two decimals are called unlike if they have unequal number of decimal places. That is, after decimal point, if you count the number of digits, that is, you are having after decimal point you are having 1 digit, 2 digit and 3 digits. So there is a variation. So unlike decimals. What is the meaning of equivalent? All the values will be same. 2.3, 2.30 is also 2.3 and 2.300 is also 2.3 are called equivalent decimals. So based on this, we are going to see the sum now. Question number 2. Determine the pair of decimals are like, unlike or equivalent. So first you are going to check the value after decimal point. They are given you two decimal values. After decimal point, you are going to check the value. So after decimal point, if you see the number, if you count the number of digits, here you are having 2 digits and 1 digits. So they are not equal number of digits in these two. That is, first decimal number you are having 2 digit after decimal point. In second, only 1 digit. So this comes under the category unlike decimal. If you see the second question, we are not going to see about the numbers. We are going to count the number of digits alone. So after decimal point, you are having 2 digits. And here also after decimal point, you are having 2 digits. And this comes under the category like decimal. And third question, if you see after decimal point, you are having only 1 digit. Here also after decimal point, you are having 2 digit. But you are going to check the number. 80.4, 80.40 can be written as 80.4. After decimal point, if you are going to have 0 at the last means, you can just take it out, that 0. And these two numbers are same, that is equivalent. So this is a way of doing the second sum. Coming to the fourth question, if you are going to see the fourth question, what is the question they are given here is, they are asking you to arrange the given number in ascending and descending order. What is the meaning of ascending? Small to big. Descending means big to small. So this is a number they are given here, students. They are going to arrange this number in ascending order. So what is the meaning of ascending order? Small to big. Before decimal point, you are going to check the numbers. So be careful. Before decimal point, you are going to check the numbers. 31, 13, 31, 3. So there is a variation. You are having 3 types of number, 3, 13 and 31. Small to big. So just for your understanding, I am just underlining the numbers. 3 point. After decimal point, I am not going to worry about the number. 3 point means that is going to be the first one, and the remaining just come here. 31, 13, 31. 13 comes under the second category. 2 places you are having 31 means you are going to check the number after decimal point. So 4, 5. Which one is the smallest? 4. 4 is going to be the smallest. Comes under 3 and last one 4. Just I am arranging these numbers. For your understanding, I am just writing like this. Suppose if they are asking you to arrange the number in ascending or descending order. Before decimal point, if you check and see, all the numbers are same. 56 point. Before that is the integral part is same, means go to the decimal part. 101,303. Big to small means 3 comes first, then comes 1, then 0301. So in this case of calculation, you have to work out as many times as you get a clear idea. Only if you work out, you will have an idea of doing the sum. Coming to the next question, write the following as decimals. They will give you the number in the form of fraction. You are going to convert this into the decimal. So what is the speciality of giving in fraction? The numbers can be of any type of fraction, but the denominator must be of 10, 100 and 1000. If not, we will be converting this into 10, 100 and 1000, and then we will be converting to decimal part. Decimal number 7 by 10. Just check the denominator 10. How many zeros you are having in 10? Only 1 0. Numerator part, before one digit you are going to keep the decimal point. That is a concept. 1 0 means before decimal point, that is 0.7, that is 0.7. Similarly, 19 by 10 means only 1 0. Count the number of zeros. 1 0 means before one digit, that is 9 point, that is 1.9. That is a concept, students. If you are having 2 zeros means just you are going to leave 2 digits, 1s, 10s. Before this value you are going to keep the decimal point. 1s, 10s, 2 digit, leave 2 digits, keep the decimal point here, that is 0.37. Suppose if you are going to have, in this case, denominator you are having 2 zeros but only 1 digit, no problem. Once, if you are not having a number here means before only you are going to keep the decimal point. Put a 0 here, so automatically it will come 2 digits point, that is 0.09 can be written as 0.09. 3 digits means 3 values you are going to leave and write the decimal point. Similarly, if you are going to have like this, 3 divided by 1000 means only 1 digit, you are going to put 2 zeros, that is 0 point. We are not counting this 0, students, of decimal point. After that, if you count and see, you will be having 3 digits. 3 zeros means 3 values, 1, 2, 3. That is the concept of doing, converting a given fraction to decimal. Suppose if they are asking you to convert, coming to question number 6, write the following mixed fraction as decimals. Very easy. If they are asking you to convert a mixed fraction into decimal means, write this 5. They will be giving in the form of mixed fraction. Convert this into decimal, that is 5, write it as it is. 0.3 by 10 can be written as 3. I am going to take fractional part, you are going to take only the numerator value 3. Similarly, 40, write it as it is. 0.13, write it here, that is 0.13. Fractional part means you are going to put a decimal point, then write it as 13. Coming here, 36, that is another thing. 1 0 means 1 digit, 2 zeros, 2 digits, 3 zeros means 3 digits. So 1, 2, 1 digit is missing. So I am just putting like this, 36.019. So this is a concept of doing the sum. Similarly, if you see here, 1 by 100, 2 digits, 1, put a 0 here, that is 11.01. Integral part, fractional part. 7th question, write the following decimal as fraction in their simplest form. Convert the decimal into fraction, then if possible you are going to simplify, you are going to cancel the terms and then find the answer. So how to convert a given number without any confusion? After decimal point, count the number of digits. You are going to have only 1 means 1 0, that is 10. 2 digits means 2 zeros. Same way, 3 digits means 3 zeros, the denominator part. 07, write the number as 07 can be written as 7 by 10. 2.84 means 284, leave the decimal point. After decimal point, count the number of digits, you will be having this 2 digits, that is 100. So that is the concept of doing the sum, and if possible you are going to cancel the term and find the answer. Eighth question, change the following fraction into decimal. But if you see the denominator part, it is not in the form of 10, 100 and 1000. In this concept, you are going to keep these things in your mind. That is 20 into 500, 4 into 2500, 40 into 25,000. That is 4 into 25, 25 into 4, both are same, 100. 125 into 8,000. For your easy understanding, I am just putting a box and writing these values. Normally, you can divide and find the answer, students, but according to the decimal convention of decimal values, for your easy understanding, what I am doing here is, first I am converting the denominator into 10, 100 and 1000 concept. To convert in such a way, 20, see the denominator value, 20 into 5, you will get the value as 100. So divide and multiply by 5, you will get such a value. Denominator you are having 2 digits, so 2.35. Even if you do by normal division, you will get the same answer. Similarly, all these one. Suppose if they are going to give a mixed fraction, means convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction in a normal way. That is 40 into 8, 40 into 8, 48. That is 40 into 8, 320 plus 1, 321 by 40. After getting this value, divide and multiply by 25. That is 40 into 25, you will get it as 1000. Leave 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. You are going to get the answer as 8.025. So this is a concept based in exercise 7A. Coming to exercise 7B. According to exercise 7B, if they are going to ask you to add the decimal values, means you are going to arrange the decimal point properly, exactly. That is 4.32. Then I am just see the way of writing the decimal point, students. 0.62 and 7.18. Normal addition, but the decimal point should be in a correct position. So you are going to write the number properly and then do the calculation. If you see here, decimal point should be arranged properly. Integral part, decimal part, fractional part, write neatly. That is, you have to arrange in a proper position. Then you are going to do the calculation in both addition and subtraction. Question number 4A. Find the number which when subtracted from 10 gives 4.12. So I am going to subtract a number from 10 and I have to get the answer as 4.12. That is the concept they are telling, and they are asking you to find the number. So how to do the sum here, students? That is, we are going to do the calculation in such a way. We are going to take the number as x. That is, let the number be x from 10, means 10 minus x. That is, according to 10, from 10 means 10 minus x equal to 4.12. You will be having it as minus x. Bring this 10 from left to right. You will be getting it as minus 10. Minus x is equal to minus 5.88. X is equal to 5.88. Coming to the next question, exercise, that is 4B. A number exceeds 16.25. Exceeds means that is more than 16.27 by 5.723. So I am going to take the number as x. So if you see, I am going to take the number as x here. Since it exceeds, I am writing the x in this place, x minus 16.27. In first case, from 10 means 10 minus x. Here exceeds means more than 16.27, that is x minus 16.27 equal to 5.723. Bring this 16.27, that is minus from left to right means plus. Calculate, you will be getting this answer. Coming to the fifth question, simplify. So they are given you the values in this way. You are going to have 3 questions in this case. So you are going to see the sign positive. We are having only one positive, 2 negative, means first you are going to calculate those 2 negative values. You will be getting an answer. Then subtract, then you will be getting a final value. Suppose if you are going to have 4 values, means 2 positive add, 2 negative values add. After adding, you are going to subtract the value. In this case, you are having 3 negative values, means all those 3 negative values you are going to add according to algebra. If the sign is same, means you are going to add the number. three negative values you are going to add. You are going to get the answer as minus 40.615. Then subtract with 100. You will be getting this final answer. So this is a way of doing the sum in 5th part, students. Question number 10. Bhavya's school is at a distance 6 km 50 meter from her house. So they are given you the total distance as 6 km 50 meter. She travels 600 meter on foot and rest by a school bus. How much distance does she travel by bus? That is the question they are asking your students. For your understanding, I am giving you like this. Just imagine Bhavya's house is at A, school C. From A to C, I am taking a total distance 6 km 50 meter. From A to B, certain point she is walking by foot, and from B to C, she is going by school bus. Starting point is house, ending point is school. In this middle part only she is walking. Half distance she is walking and the remaining she is going by school bus. So what I am doing here is total A to C you are having the distance as 6 km 50 meter. From A to B walking through foot is 600 meter. B to C by school bus. We don't know what is the distance she is traveling through school bus. So we are going to find out this one. Before that, we are going to convert this kilometer into meter. So 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter means 6 kilometer means 6000 meter. So what I am doing here is from A to B, AB 600 meter, BC we don't know, I am going to take it as X, AC total 6 kilometer 50 meter, 6 kilometer I am going to write it as 6000 plus already you are having 50 meter. This is a procedure of converting the whole thing into meter. So 6050 meter. According to the picture, I am just writing a formula, that is just I am creating a formula. AB plus, that is AB plus BC, total distance is AC. So what I am doing here is I am writing that formula. AB plus BC is equal to AC. Write the values. Subtract, you will be getting like this 5450 meter. Divide by 1000. That is, if you want to split this in kilometer and meter means after dividing by 1000 you will be getting it as 5.450 kilometer. That is 5 kilometer and 450 meter. So the distance she covered by bus is 5 kilometer and 450 meter. So this is a way of doing the sums based on statement model, students. You are going to try all these sums and just I will teach you the 15th question. If you see here, Amit had to reach his home at a distance of 112 kilometer. Same model like the before sum. He covered 73 kilometer and 185 meter by taxi and 24 kilometer and 75 meter by auto and 12.5 kilometer by bike and the rest distance by rickshaw. How much distance did Amit covered by rickshaw? So that is the concept they are asking you. So if you see the 15th sum here, students, so from the starting point itself she is traveling, that particular boy is traveling through taxi. So what is the thing I am doing here is P, Q, R, S and B I am just taking it as, so you can give any alphabet. From P to Q I am just writing the distance measurement that is given in your book. Taxi, auto, bike and the last one is rickshaw. So if you calculate in this way, I am converting all the kilometer to meter, 1000. Just you are going to calculate and find the procedure here, students. After calculating, you are going to write this format, that is P to B. You are going to break like this: PQ plus QR plus RS plus SB. You are going to find SB, which is equal to PB. That is the thing I have written here. After converting all the calculations to meter, I am writing the value. Simplify, you will be getting it as 2240 meter. After writing like this, convert this to kilometer means divide by 1000. Final value you are going to get it as 2.24 kilometer. That is the distance amide covered by rickshaw is 2.24 kilometer. So in this class we have done the sums based on decimal, addition and subtraction of decimal, and based on that we have done some statement sums also students. Understand the concept carefully and then write neatly in your classwork note. Thank you.